Going right at Donald Trump's perception of his own manhood, former President Barack Obama praised at a rally Tim Walz's skills in doing mechanical work on his truck and sort of ridiculing Trump's vision of himself as the alpha male. This goes right to Trump's primary vulnerabilities. Let's take a listen.
Love that dude. Love that man. The kind of person who should be in politics. He's a veteran, he's a teacher, he's a coach, he's a hunter, been a great governor, knows who he is and knows what's important. You can tell those flannel shirts he wears have gotten some wear. They come from his closet. Consultant didn't give it to him. Tim's got skills. The other day, I found out he can take a vintage truck apart and put it back together again. You think Donald Trump can do that? For that matter, do you think Donald Trump's ever changed a tire in his life? That's the guy, he gets a flat tire. He says, Jeeves, change that tire, please. His chauffeur. Point is, Tim will be an outstanding vice president, but
Barack Obama's very good at this. That's not news to any of us. But one of the things that has been done so much better this time around compared to 2020 and compared to 2016 is that we now really know, it took a while, right? We finally figured it out. We know Trump's real vulnerabilities. And of course, the vulnerabilities have increased over time as cognitively he has deteriorated and is increasingly feeble. So there's certainly more material to work with. But they're really hitting this guy where it hurts. Remember thinking back to the debate with Kamala Harris, how Kamala Harris just mentioning, go to a rally, watch a rally. They're boring and people leave. It wildly triggered him and sent him for a loop. All of this stuff about manhood and whether Trump is alpha or beta, Trump's concocted and contrived, as we spoke about last week, a vision of, or a version of himself, maybe better said, where he is the alpha male. In reality, he's really not. He doesn't have the muscles. He's actually obese. He doesn't exercise. He wears more makeup than most people. His hair is, dyed and transplanted. The whole thing. He's really not the picture of the alpha male, but he's convinced some people that he is. And what Barack Obama has done, what Kamala Harris is that they've found those vulnerabilities and they've gone directly at him in a way where people just laugh. And one of the things that egomaniacal narcissists with these alpha view of themselves hate is when people are laughing at them. They often choose, as Trump has done, to pretend that people are laughing with them rather than at them. But Barack Obama's very, very good at this. Barack Obama also pointing out these posts from Trump in the middle of the night. What is he doing?
Because there is absolutely no evidence that this man thinks about anybody but himself. I've said it before. Donald Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who hasn't stopped whining about his problems since he came down that golden escalator 9 years ago. And when he's complaining 2, 3 in the morning. He's texting, what's he doing? When he's not complaining, he's trying to sell you stuff. Have you noticed that? Who does that? You're running for president and you're hawking merchandise. Gold sneakers, $100,000 watch. Supposed to be Swiss watch, he says. The best watch. Why are you selling the watch? What are you doing?
That is the real question. In general, what are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Barack Obama also very poignantly in this speech in Wisconsin, telling the audience exactly what we've been saying with regard to strength and masculinity and alpha and beta. Barack Obama points out the vision of strength that is put out there by MAGA, that's not real strength. And he outlines what real strength is.
He calls service members who died in battle losers? When he calls our fellow citizens vermin? People make excuses for it. He's making a joke. He doesn't mean it. It's okay. The attitude is it's okay as long as their side wins. And I've noticed this especially with some men who think Trump's behavior is somehow a sign of strength. You never apologize for anything. You're not accountable for anything. I'm here to tell you that's not what real strength is. Never has been. Real strength's about working hard. Real strength's about taking responsibility for your actions. Real strength's about telling the truth even when it's inconvenient. Real strength is about helping people who need it and standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves. That's what we should want for our daughters and our sons. That's what I want in the President of the United States.
This is exactly the argument that we were hoping to make, not as eloquently as Barack Obama made it last week in our discussion about the MAGA sphere and the MAGA version of masculinity. It's a message a lot of people very clearly need to hear. Now, Fox News didn't love this. Fox News cut away from Barack Obama as soon as he started to make the case against Donald Trump.
What I cannot understand is why anybody would think that Donald Trump will shake things up in a way that's good for you. That I do not understand.
All right, live from Madison, Wisconsin, where former President Barack Obama is campaigning for Kamala Harris, to Peoria, Arizona, where VP candidate and Trump running mate.
All right, so they didn't want to hear Barack Obama make a very good and convincing case against Donald Trump. Under 2 weeks to go. In 2 weeks, it'll be over. Let's hope, right? It'll be November 6th, and let's hope that by then it's over. Maybe one extra day to count. We'll see. Which way is it going to go? It's a coin flip. I'll be on the Piers Morgan show today talking about exactly this. Hope you will check it out. Let's take a very quick break, and then we'll come back with some explosive new reporting from The Atlantic and so much more. Ever walk into a store and have absolutely no idea what wine to get? It happens to me every single time because I don't know anything about wine, which is why I love our sponsor, Naked Wines. Naked Wines is a subscription service that just connects you directly to the world's finest independent winemakers, so you can get award-winning wine delivered straight to your door. With my code PACMAN, you can get 6 bottles for just $39.99. My girlfriend likes white wine. I know I'm more of a red wine guy, even if I'm generally clueless. So we usually get the split box from Naked Wines, which has both. Naked Wines believes that great wine is an experience, and they're all about helping you connect with your friends, family, community over a shared bottle of wine. You get background information on each bottle. So when I have friends over, I can actually tell everybody where the wine came from and sort of sound like I know a little bit of something. And you can pause or cancel at any time. Head to nakedwines.com/Pacman and put in my code PACMAN for both the code and the password for 6 bottles of wine for just $39.99 with shipping included. The link is in the description.